So, you know me, I share failures and I share successes, and I do that so it's a learning opportunity for all of us. If there is something that I should have done differently, I share those to teach us all what not to do, and then the next time to be better. This was a success, and I need to share this because first off, there's a lot of Bible scriptures that I could use for this, and I'll tell you the story here in just a moment. But I'm just going to pick Proverbs 3, 5, and 6. Here's what it says: Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways, acknowledge him, and he will direct your paths. And when I tell you the story, you'll see that there's just so much of the scriptures that I could have used in our time together, but that is what I am choosing to share. So, there was a person whose behavior wasn't very Christ like. So I had called this person out on their behavior, and it was via text because there was a text that was sent to me. And then I said, we need to have a conversation. And then it was sort of like radio silence. Um, and it was a little bit of me calling and leaving messages and not being able to get a hold of this person. And eventually we did connect, but I got a text from this same person, and I have to tell you, it was a gut punch. It was such a hard text to read. So basically, this person had said, I have something I have to tell you, and you're going to be very upset by it, and you're not going to like what I have to say. And if you're interested, I will share more about what's going on in this person's life, the same person whose comments I had to call out. So I don't know about you, but physically, when you get something like that, you know it's going to be bad. And all I could do was pray. That's all I had. And that's enough. But, we always want to fix things, right? We want to fix and help people when they're hurting. And sometimes we can't fix it. And the best thing we can do is just say, God, you have to do this. I have nothing else that I can give. So I had said, and it's just very emotional for me, but I had told this person that I wanted to hear what they had to say. And I could see that this person was texting because, you get the little ellipses, the little dots, and I had no idea what the text was going to say. I had some thoughts. It wasn't any of those. It was actually something much worse than what I thought. But I had my phone face down because I wanted to pray, and I wanted to pray before I read what this horrible thing was. So I got this sort of preliminary text: I have something awful I need to tell you. And all I could do was pray. And I could see that this person was going to respond, and all I could do was pray. And it literally was a gut punch and took my breath away. And it was the most sort of frightening text I think I've ever received in my entire life. And when I share these successes and I share these failures, it's a learning opportunity for all of us. And everything that I thought would be said in the text wasn't. It was something, like I said, much worse than that. And it was a literal gut punch. And I've never had an emotional, physical response to a text like that in my entire life. I'm almost out of time. So I'm sharing this because pray. Just pray. And ask God to intervene and to save this person, this circumstance. That is the very best thing that you can do. And let God take it from there. Armor up, we ride at dawn. May God bless you as always. Have a great day.